It was a prom night, a highly anticipated event for every high school student. The decorations were exquisite, the music was pumping, and the excitement was palpable. Little did we know that this prom would turn out into a nightmare. As the night progressed, strange occurrences began to unfold. Whispers spread through the crowd about a cursed prom dress that was said to bring misfortune to anyone who wore it. One girl, determined to stand out, decided to wear the fabled dress. At first, everything seemed normal, but as the night went on, her behavior grew increasingly erratic. Suddenly, the lights flickered and went out, casting the entire ballroom into darkness. Panic ensued as people stumbled and tripped over each other in the pitch-black room. In the midst of the chaos, blood-curdling screams pierced through the air. When the emergency lights finally kicked in, a horrifying sight greeted us. The girl in the cursed dress was nowhere to be found, only a trail of blood leading to the exit. As the students desperately searched for the missing girl, they discovered an hidden passage beneath the stage. Curiosity got the better of them, and they ventured into the unknown. The passage led deep into the bowels of the school, where they stumbled upon a forgotten room filled with eerie artifacts. It became apparent that the school had a dark history. The group's fear heightened as they encountered ghostly figures lurking in the shadows. Whispers echoed through the hallways, warning them to turn back before it was too late. Trying to find a way out, they stumbled upon an old diary, revealing tragic story of a previous prom gone horribly wrong. It detailed a vengeful spirit seeking revenge for a prom night betrayal. The group soon realized that they had been haunted by this vengeful spirit. It played mind games, toying with their deepest fears, and separated them one by one. Each member of the group faced their own personal horrors, a twisted version of their worst nightmares brought to life. Some went mad, while others succumbed to the supernatural forces. With each passing moment, the school transformed into a nightmarish labyrinth, shifting and changing its layout to confuse and trap the remaining survivors. As the night wore on, the survivors made a shocking discovery. The vengeful spirit was none other than the girl who had worn the cursed dress, consumed by darkness and seeking revenge on those who had wronged her. It became a race against time, as the survivors tried to unravel the mystery and find a way to banish the spirit. They followed cryptic clues, risking their lives in a desperate attempt to break the curse. The final confrontation took place in the heart of the school, a blood-soaked prom room adorned by decaying decorations and broken dreams. The survivors fought for their lives, using every ounce of courage they had left. In a climactic battle, the cursed girl's spirit was finally subdued. As her presence faded, the survivors escaped the haunted school, forever scarred by their harrowing prom night. The news of the terrifying events spread like wildfire, forever etching the cursed prom into the annals of the town's darkest history. Proms were never the same again, haunted by the lingering fear of what could happen. The school became abandoned, forsaken place where the echoes of that fateful prom night continued to reverberate through the halls. No student dared to enter its door ever again. The survivors, forever bound by their shared trauma, struggled to find solace and peace. They sought therapy and support, haunted by the nightmares that refused to let go. Years passed, and the survivors managed to rebuild their lives, albeit forever marked by the horrors they had endured. Prom nights became a taboo subject, a reminder of the darkness that lurked beneath the surface. However, rumors began to circulate about a new generation of students who dared to challenge the curse. Despite the warnings, a rebellious group of teenagers decided to organize a prom in the abandoned school, eager to test the legend for themselves. Unbeknownst to them, the spirits of the cursed prom still lingered within the desolate halls. As the night unfolded, the darkness awakened, drawing upon the unsolved pain and trauma that was saturated in the atmosphere. The students found themselves trapped within a nightmare they could never have imagined. The vengeful spirit toyed with their minds, using their fears against them with ruthless precision. Illusions blended with reality, and the line between life and death blurred. Desperate to escape, the new victims of the curse delved deeper into the dark secret of the school. They discovered the journals of the original survivors, the only remaining testament to the horrors that had transpired years ago. Using the knowledge they gained, the students attempt to break the curse, fighting against the malevolent spirit that had claimed countless lives before them. But as the night grew darker, the odds stuck against them. One by one, the students fell victim of the supernatural forces, succumbing to their worst nightmares and taunted by the ghost of the past. They realized too late that their defiance had awakened a dormant evil far more powerful than they had anticipated. In the final hour, with only a handful of survivors remaining, they gathered their strength and courage, unwilling to surrender to the same fate as those who came before them. They pieced together fragments of the cursed origin and devised a risky plan. Through sheer determination and sacrifice, they managed to perform a ritual that appeased the restless spirits. The curse was finally broken, and the darkness that had plagued the school dissipated into the ether. As the sun rose on that fateful morning, the survivors emerged from the abandoned school, battered and traumatized, but victorious. The curse that had haunted them for so long was lifted, and they vowed never to speak of that prom night again. The town, scarred by 2 generations of horrifying prom nights, decided to tear down the cursed school, erasing its dark history from the physical realm. It became a distant memory, a cautionary tale shared only in whispers amongst the town folks. And so, the prom nights that followed were filled with trepidation, as the shadow of the school curse cast long, haunting legacy. The survivors carried the weight of their experiences, forever reminded of the resilience of the human spirit in the face of unspeakable horrors. To this day, no one truly knows what transpired within the walls of that forsaken school. But for those who lived through it, the story of the cursed prom will forever be etched in their souls, a reminder that even in the midst of darkness, there is always a glimmer of hope for survival.